Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Curating 50 Years of Photos. I don't think the library is in too bad of a shape, but as per usual, we're probably going to have some tidying up to do in there first. So let's go down and see what kind of shape the library is even in. Okay, my mom gave me that lamp, but I'm not sure where to put it. I really like it. I like that shape of a lampshade, but I'm not exactly sure where I should put it. I think it's possible that this room might be a little too small. I mean, I could put it on that side table there in front of that window. I need to put this stuff away. This goes out in the other room because this goes with the blanket that I'm making. And these books my mom gave me, so I need to put them away. She used this bag to give them to me in, so I suppose I'll keep it and play tag with her. I'll give her something in that bag again till it's completely worn out. And then these are pictures of my dog that I don't know what to do with. These are doubles, actually. I could give those to my son. That's what I'll do. And then this is just trash. This is the book that I'm going to be working on next. What year is this supposed to be? 2003. I can take this and this out into the dining room and sort them out there during nap time. Yes, that is what I think I will do. Right after I clean up this room a little bit. I can read some of these comments from my last photo video while I am cleaning up the library. So Nancy said, so true about the baseball players. It is heartbreaking when they leave. You are doing so great with this. Your children have all of these memories because of your hard work. Yeah, I was talking about this photo album I saw in there when we went to spring training and the Mariners were doing so good. That really stinks when they give up their best players. But yeah, that's why I don't like baseball. Anyway, it says, oh yeah, I hope my kids will appreciate this. I know I will, because my mom she has so many scrapbooks. So, I mean, that's also why I don't really feel bad about not doing too many scrapbooks, because, my mom already has them, so why double up? And then Sunday Dawn from the Helpful Home, who is I almost said contractor. All right, what is she? She's not a contractor. Conspirator. The conspirator of this collaboration. She said, I can't believe you still have a mom. You are so blessed. But also your kids are just as blessed to have you. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, my mom is amazing. And she also said, I'm so grateful to have you here with me during this process too. And then she says, love you, hun. Yes, I am very blessed to have her because this is what keeps me going. I probably would have quit by now. And she says, I love hearing all your comments. What a brilliant idea. I must say, this was not my idea. This was the idea of getting tidier. Her name is Emma. And Marcia says, you inspired me to get rid of half of my destroyed photo albums. Pictures I left out. I was supposed to put those away after I got done showing my son. So she got rid of all of her destroyed photo albums and put all the photos into boxes. It was an emotional project and took me a lot of time, but the effort was worth it. Oh, so I was going to ask, were they destroyed like in a flood or a fire, or how did they get destroyed? And then Sunday also says, I'm obsessed with your number tracking system. yeah, I wanted to have credit for that. That's why I did that. And then 7 says, nice vlog. I really liked it. Have a nice day. Greetings from 7. That's cute. That's nice. Thank you. I don't think I've seen them comment before. And Grandma Sandy says, thanks for another great post, my dear friend. You always do a great job. Well, thank you. And so do you. You can follow Grandma Sandy at Grandma Sandy. Let's put these out here. At nap time, I'll just sit here and do this. Macaroni and cheese, I got 20 grams of protein. Looks pretty clean to me. I don't know, but what do you think? Hello? It has been 6 days since my last attempt at getting the photos out of this album. So there are 356 photos in here. Let's get them out, shall we? And Marcia says, I had so many photos, I had them sorted in the clear bins and cases and put them in photo albums so my grandchildren can see their parents when they were young and growing up. I used to love sitting at my grandmother's and going through her photo books of my mom and uncles and others and asking who the people were. I would have never seen a lot of past family if not for the albums that she had available in the living room. I have 5 children, so lots of memories to share. Aw, that's super sweet. I love that. I might put them back into albums someday, but I need to go through them again after this. Okay, so right off the bat, I know I can get rid of all of these negatives, but I can tell you right now, in my brain, the way my brain is working right now, all of these negatives, my brain is saying, well, you have a whole bunch of other negatives also, so why don't you just go put these with the other ones? I could do that. But then the other part of my brain is saying, you're never going to print these out. No reason to keep these negatives. What would I do with them? I'm not going to print them out. I'm never going to print these out. He'll be like, what are you doing throwing away those negatives? What if we need to print those out one day? And then these are those these kind of help me figure out what the dates are so that I can put them in the correct box. So I'll hang on to these temporarily. And then these pieces of paper came out of the book on accident when I was taking the papers out, so I'll throw these away. And then these, I'm going to get rid of this random squirrel, someone's thumb, a double exposure of some animal at the zoo, a picture of, I think it's my aunt looking through a window or something. I have no idea what this is. It looks like something when we went to the Seattle Aquarium, but you can't make out what it even is. I mean, I have no idea. And then this is like, what is this? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 I can get rid of right off the bat. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I need something stronger than this tea. But for those of you who don't know, this is not what you think it is. It's a country. It's a city. It's somewhere in Thailand. I don't know if it's a city or a town or a state. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this in the donate bin. And then I'm gonna put these in order so I know what I'm doing with those here. I don't know why this picture was in with the 2003s, but this is a picture, me and my dad. See, my dad's a hippie. And then that's me in my poncho dress. And then that's my cousin Danny. This was July 21st, 1973. Oh, look at my saddle shoes. Look at that. So cute. Okay. Me and my brother and my sister. These are pictures that I took with my Polaroid. I got a Polaroid because digital pictures were becoming a thing and people weren't printing out the pictures anymore. And I thought, oh man, I better get a Polaroid. So I took some pictures with my Polaroid. This was my first home office when I was a medical transcriptionist. See the headphones? This was a little table in my bedroom. When I was little on Easter, a little Easter outfit. And this is all the aunts and uncles on my dad's side. And then this is my grandma. This is the one who I got that silverware from. I was supposed to be putting this in order. The problem is, that's just the date that I got these developed. That doesn't mean that's the date that these were taken. At any rate, I suffer from chronalgia. So if this was developed on June 21st, that means I took them prior to that. Okay, I don't need to be filming all this. I'm gonna put you back in hyperlapse and I'm gonna go through all these and try to put them in chronological order to the best of my ability. But I do feel like I could get rid of a ton of these because this was my cousin's wedding. And I got a good mind to just send them to my cousin because I don't even know if I have this many pictures of my own wedding. So what the hell did I do taking all these pictures? I'll be back. And next comment is from Clarissa at Sunny in the Suburbs. Wow, you did such a great job. I would love to see the wedding album when you get to it. Yes, that's going to be hard because I think I have a lot of pictures in there, but I don't really know. I just know that it's 2 albums, but oh boy. And Clarissa has joined us before in this collaboration, so I look forward to seeing another one from her. And then Megan says, you are doing great on keeping up with this process. I haven't touched mine since getting them all gathered together. Well, you'll get to it. You'll get to it. And then Sunday, she says, I look gorgeous. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, I found more pictures to get rid of. Some random starfish from the aquarium. Some random airplane. Yeah. Some random mountain range. A bunch of those. Some random baseball party with a bunch of people I don't know anymore. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. 17 altogether. Plus I can get rid of these. So that's 2 more. So that's 19. I gotta see what's already in this. Okay, so this is 2003 supposedly, right? Okay. I have a question. If this is 2003, well, it is 2003. Look at this. 2003, my son was garbage can. This was in a 2003 album, and it shows my son clearly here as a cowboy. And the date is September 26th, 1987, and he wasn't even born yet. So the date was wrong on the camera. So this must have been 2002. This one says 2004. It says November 2004 on the back, and it's clearly a Christmas picture. How is this possible? This is so stupid. 2003. This is October 2003. This is for sure October 2003. All the garbage can Halloween pictures. This is Christmas 2003. This is Halloween 2003. I hate this. That's a picture of my dog laying in my bed. That's funny. I can't believe I'm filming this. And then this just says 30, 120 on it. What is that? I don't know what this is. I don't know what year that is, but I know these are. What date? What is that? What is that? What is that? 22/2/140. So it's got the time on there. This is supposedly February. No, because there's clearly a Christmas. This is clearly Christmas something. I would give these to Margaret, but she can't. She's got her own stuff. They're pictures of my grandma's. I'm gonna give these to my mom. I'll be right back. Okay. Do you see how this says December 31st, 2003? And my son is the garbage can? This print card says January 17th, 2004. Okay, that makes sense. I guess I'll keep that. This was in the 2003 photo album, but it's clearly 2002. So I will be putting it into the 2002 box. So, okay, so this is January 2003. So we've got January, February. I don't know what happened to March. Here's April, May. This is ridiculous. Does anybody else have issues like me? April, okay. May, June, 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 June. Let's do this. Okay. June, July, yes, it's July, okay. July, August, and then October. There. This is how many I have for 2003. They're not gonna fit. Okay, will half fit. Will half fit. Half? Half will fit. Okay, so here's January to June. And then this will be July to December. And then I just have to figure out where to put these, because these go in different boxes, but the baby's sleeping. So what I'm going to do, show you this table and what it looks like now. And then after my grandson wakes up from his nap, I will put him away, and then I'll just show you what it looks like after I get my labels on and put them in the box. And then I'll give you my final tally numbers of what I got rid of. Okay, see you soon. Okay, final tally for how many I got rid of was 32. And I'm almost done putting these away. Okay, so here are the results. I put all the pictures away. I threw away 32 photos for a total of 638. Just went through 356 more photos for a total of 4,112. Just got rid of another album for a total of 25. Added one more photo box because I already had one that was labeled 2003. Now I have a total of 40 of these. And here they are. 2003 January through June and 2003 June through December. And I put away all the other photos. And yeah, I lived. I survived. Update. I'm getting rid of these to my cousin, these to my mom, and these to my other cousin. So it's not 32, it's 94 total trash. Thank you so much for surviving another episode of Curating 50 years of photos. And I will see you next time. Bye!